Hey everybody, it's Scott Steen with Winners and Winers, coming to you to talk a little bit about the Kent State Buffalo game this evening in MACtion. We got MACtion. It's the Tuesday night game. It is the only college football game going on. So, what's going on with this game can be summed up into one word. Anybody remember the old song by the Association? Who's sleeping down the capture the... I don't know the words. It's windy, okay? It's windy. And it's going to be very, very windy in Buffalo this evening. Sustained winds, 30 miles an hour with gusts up to 50. That is not good, my friends. In fact, if you were watching this game when they posted the line yesterday, the over-under was originally 57. Within 3 hours, it had been bet down to 40 and change, all right? Now, there's been a little buyback. There's been some middle shots. That number's back up to 44. Buffalo's favored by 3 touchdowns, by the way. Right now it stands at minus 21 with the total, like I said, of 44. The tail of the tape on this one, Kent State 2-7 straight up, but 6-3 against the number, and that includes a record of 3-3 on the road as well. And Buffalo, they are 8-1 on the season. The Bulls rather having a fine season. The Bills not having a fine season. I'm sure that anyway. I'm not gonna. You know what, Buffalo, you're hurting enough. I'm not gonna pile on. Anyway, the Bulls 8-1, 7-2 against the number, 3-2 covering on the road, which means if you're a math whiz, you can tell that they are 4-0 on the road against the number. So they're a much better team on the road against the number than they are against at home, rather. So this game, there is a very, very good matrix that says when the wind is blowing 20 miles an hour at kickoff or more, the under is 65, 36, and 3. However, in this game, I think our value's been pretty much wrung out of that total. There was obviously value at 57, because here's what happens. And if you're not a regular listener of the podcast, if you haven't heard me harp on this before, there's one big factor when it comes to totals and the weather, all right? It's not the rain, it's not the sleet, it's not the snow, it's not the cold, it's the wind. What does the wind do? A couple different things. Obviously, it inhibits your passing attack. You're not going to be able to take as many deep shots. You're not going to be able to throw the ball as effectively when it's windy. The other thing it stops the kicking game, especially a wind as high as the one up there in Buffalo. Now, when it's 15, 18, the kicking game, you can make some adjustments. When it's 35, 40, then you've got a real situation where the ball is going to be moving. This wind, by the way, is going to be blowing end zone to end zone. It's going to be blowing horizontally across the field. It's not a cross breeze, so it is going to favor one team and definitely work against the other team. So you will have some shots at field goals where you would in a cross breeze. You're not going to have those shots. So here's what we like here. All right, I don't like the total at all. I think it's too late to get on the under. If I would stay away from it. There might be a little bit of an opportunity with it creeping down that low to pick up an over. Things go right. But Buffalo is a team that likes to throw the ball around. That is going to be a part of their offense that is going to be dramatically inhibited this evening. I think it tends to favor the visitors a little bit more. If you got to make a play in this game, because it is the only college football game tonight, although hopefully you found some other spots to put your money down with college basketball opening up, NHL, NBA, all that. However, if you want to put a bet on this game, we have a small lean towards Kent State and the minus 21. Take the visitors, take the points. This game is very likely to see some wacky, crazy things happen, so it might be a good game just to sit and watch and try to pick up some in-game action after you're able to get an opportunity to see what kind of an effect the wind has on there. And as a bonus today, everybody knows it's election day, so we are keeping our eye on that as far as from a betting standpoint goes. And I'm going to give you a couple of my favorite plays right now. If you wanted to take a couple of long shot swings here on Tuesday afternoon, I think there's some opportunities available. However, I want to say it with this caveat. We don't normally delve into politics. Everybody has their own political opinions. However, we think sports is a great place to get away from politics. While there are all the craziness out in the world, we like the fact that you can bet on sports. You can talk about the games and keep it confined to those bubbles. So don't at me with who you like, who you don't like. That's not what we're doing. I'm looking at betting opportunities, and I've got a few of them here. There's 3 spots, and they're going to differ because of the rationale. All right, my first spot is in Texas O'Rourke is currently listed at plus 350. Now, while the polling has Cruz up substantially, if you look closer at the polling data, you find that there hasn't been a real legitimate poll done in about a week. There is some anecdotal evidence of a little bit of a Democratic surge in Texas. Seriously, I doubt it's going to be enough to unseat Ted Cruz. However, 3.5 at plus 350, it's a decent price if you wanted to take a swing. The other ones I think a little more in the wheelhouse are McCaskill in Missouri. She's currently listed at plus 175, so you're getting better than 3-2 on your money there. I think again that's a race that Josh Hawley probably wins, but there is a lot of evidence, especially here on election day. There's a lot of evidence of substantial voting in heavily Democratic areas, so there is a possibility that McCaskill could pull another one out of the fire in Missouri. The other one I like is Heller in Nevada, the Republican out there. I don't think he's getting nearly enough love. I think again they're writing off Nevada as a state that's getting ready to go purple. I'm not sure it's there yet. I like Heller at plus 150. You're getting 3-2 on your money. Not a bad swing there. So there you go, everybody. You get a little football, you get a little elections, a little bonus thrown in for you. And yeah, we appreciate it. We'll do it again tomorrow. We're going to have another video up tomorrow, probably more MACtion. Although we may delve into college basketball here pretty soon. But until then, I'm Scott Steen reminding you, don't forget to check us out right down here. Subscribe. Follow us on all the Twitters and the Facebooks and all that. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We love hearing from you. I got a little feedback last night about my fantastic picks as far as the Dallas Cowboys game goes. So that's great. I love to hear your feedback. And you know what? Here's a news flash for y'all. Every once in a while, I'm going to be wrong. Okay? I'm going to take a lot of swings. I'm going to take a swing every day. Some of those swings are going to be wrong. So hang in there. As always, use this as just one of the tools in your toolkit. Take what I'm saying, look it up, do a little more research, and just use us as another arrow in your quiver. All right? I'm Scott Steen. Don't forget to check us out at winnersandwhiners.com. Listen to me every single day on our podcast, Bank the Bet. But until we meet again, you guys take care. Have fun. Hey, man, let's get some winners tonight so you can join me when we head back to the window.